All right, here we are at 122 Lakeside Drive in Ridgefield. There you are in the car. This video is for you because stairs are not our friend right now. So we've got some ice damming on the top here, which means that there's either a ventilation or an insulation issue. You see how it is going over the gutter a little bit? So that's the first sort of problem that I see with the house. Other than that, the chimney's in great shape. There's a cap on the chimney, which is nice. It's all wood siding, and the deck has been done nicely. Great little area here. You got ponds and everything around, and you've got some nice neighbors. All right, we're gonna come in here, front door, and you got hardwood floors throughout. You have a wood burning fireplace, but they have the wood stove insert, which is really nice. So these stay extra hot instead of you losing heat through the chimney, which most of these things do. This is going to heat your whole house. You got the double lamps, got plenty of room for your TV. Now, see how flat this wall is? This is where we're going to make a door for you into the garage. Right now, it is just a dining room, and there's no garage access, but we are going to add an opening here, and then I'll show you on the other side what we would do. So you've got your sliding door over here. Beautiful backyard. Huge deck, wood deck. This looks like a really nice backyard, pretty private. And then into the current way that you get in and out of the garage through the back here. So, one car garage, but pretty high. This is that dining room right here. So what we would do is we would add steps or a ramp right up here, boom, 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 and walk in over here, or have the ramp go this way and walk in over here. And then you have your garage access, and nice and easy. All right, there's your oil fill for the back. All right, and you have that ice damming again. A lot of ice, so something's going on up there. The weather that we've had this time of year is crazy, but that is what that means. So this is a Pella sliding door, high-end windows and door. We're standing in a dining room, and again, this is where the door is going to go, somewhere on this wall, and into your living room. All right. Now we continue down. Oh, also when you walk in, you've got a nice big coat closet. And into the beautiful kitchen. So quartz countertops. You've got your stainless steel appliances. This is LG. And you've got your hood. And you've got matching LG French door with freezer on the bottom, double drawer, ice maker. Really nicely done. You got your wood shelves, which I love. You got the subway tiles with the dark grout. Very dramatic, really nice. And you've got your microwave built into the cabinet. So you've got all of your niceties here. If you wanted to, some people with this layout actually lose this whole thing, but then you would lose cabinet space, and you would also lose a little bit of separation, which is nice. I think with the separation, it creates, dedicated rooms, dining room, living room, kitchen, but some people like the completely open up concept, which you could do. All right, and you got the LG matching dishwasher, farm sink, and your little pull-out. So, nicely done. You got your window that overlooks the backyard, highly desirable. Really nice so far. Continuing on, you've got the hallway bathroom, some herringbone pattern in the tile. You've got the light up mirror, your throne, hello world, and you've got your nice big tub, large format, 9x3, 9x4 subway tiles, with the built-in shelf for your soaps, towel rack,
Continuing on, hello Lynn. We've got your linen closet and bedroom 1, which is the smallest bedroom, but you still have a nice double closet. This overlooks the front yard. And then you've got bedroom 2. Lynn was saying that you may want to open up this wall, which you could do, and make this one big, huge room. Not great for resale value, but for your purposes, you could always do that and then take it back out, or put it back in when you go to sell, if you like. Then you have another double closet here and into the primary bedroom. Really nice. So double closet here. The other double closet for that room is here. So what you could do is you could open up this side of the wall and you have 2 double closets. And then if you're gonna open up that wall, then you have that one big room and you could use that closet. So this would work really nicely for you. And if you guys had to sleep separate for any reason, you've got 2 separate rooms and you still have a room for the kids, grandkids. What's nice about the primary, especially for your needs, is that is the only little tiny step up into the shower. And then you've got the lit up mirror again, nicely done, great finishes. Same subway tiles and another little kick out. And you've got your natural light that always will be coming through here. Nice vanity. So, really nice. I think this is plenty of room for you guys already. But then what's really nice is you've got a finished basement down here. So your son can have his band down here and he can live down here if he wants. Plenty of space, huge. Then you got your floating floor, premium vinyl, and he's got a full bath down here with a shower and a tub. You've got your ejector pump sink because we are below grade, so all this water is going down into that and then shooting back up and into the main stack. Not only do you have this bonus room, but you also have all of this storage. This is a huge utility closet storage room. You've got a newer boiler. Yep, boiler, oil fire, Beckett, Utica heating, which is nice. Beckett motor, which is the best in the business, in my opinion. Got a lot of copper here. There's your oil tank. It is half full. And they had a closet here. For whatever reason, they took the closet out, but you can have your closet underneath the steps. If you were going to finish this room, you could. Looks like it was at one point, and you have your laundry down here, and it's still separated from your son's room if you do it like that. You got a whole house filter over here for your water, and I don't know what this was. There was something here. Maybe it was irrigation system, or maybe, I don't know. But anyway, this is all done nicely. Last thing in the house to talk about is the power. So you've got your septic tank alert. So if the septic ever backs up or has an issue, that's an alarm, which is really nice to have. And it's a 100 amp service, which is small for today's standards, but for the size of the house, perfect. And you do have plenty of spots for upgrades if you wanted to do anything. There is a little crack in the foundation here. We like cracks that go this way. We don't love cracks that go that way, but we would have it inspected. The inspector will probably tell you to draw a line across here. And if you ever see it move and not line up, then you know you have a little bit more work to do. In the meantime, I would do a little epoxy and yeah, but poured concrete foundation, everything looks really good. The house was built in 1965, which you know is my favorite 20 years. All the 50s and 60s homes are always very well built and really nice, but this crack does continue along. So a little bit of concern there. I would definitely have that checked out, but other than that, also, this is another thing that I don't love structurally is the house. This is the main beam that holds up the whole house, and it's on temporary pylons
these should be steel. So very easy fix. They just put a car jack up the house like a 1/4 of an inch, put in the permanent beam, and then you're good. But yeah, you don't really want temporary beams holding up the house. And even here you can see there's a little bit of bend in that 2x4 with a temporary beam behind it. So not a big deal, very easily done, but those are the flaws that I see. Other than that, it's a beautiful house. So we will talk soon. Bye.